Ohioans have less than an hour and a half to get to the polls to cast their ballots. It's primary election day, with voters deciding some levies and bond issues, as well as which candidates should represent their party in the November election. But was it enough to draw the crowds? We told you yesterday early voting turnout was about half of what it was in previous primary elections. News 5's Nadeen Abusada has been keeping an eye on today's turnout. Nadeen.
Yeah, Rob, it's been a quiet primary. If you take a look behind me, we're on the east side. You see a few people here casting their votes. Now, this is our second location. We first started at East Tech High School, and it was around 2:30 when we were there, and they had only seen 27 voters since the morning. Now, where we are right now is Lyndhurst Community Center, and take a look at this video. This is what it looked like earlier today. Now, up to this point, they say they have seen a little over 750 voters. Now, for those that are coming in here to do that civic duty, they tell us it makes them sad to see less people coming out to vote. While the poll workers say they believe the slower primary is due to what's on the ballot.
It depends on the election too. You know, if it's a big national election, you get more turnout. If it's just special elections, you get less turnout.
We have all these complaints, they're going to ruin democracy, from one side, or we got to take the country back from another side. Well, if you get out here and vote, you will have your voice heard.
But they say later in the day is when you start to see more people trickle in. I'm literally watching 3 people walk through the door right now. So there's still people coming out here to make sure they cast that vote and get this little sticker you see right here. Now, the poll workers do tell us that in November they expect to see a way bigger turnout. I'm talking lines at the door, out the door at the top of the morning, because they say that's usually when you start to see a lot of voters come in. Rob?
Okay, thank you very much. So it begins, Nadeen. We've just learned, too, that the Lorain County Board of Elections and the Sheriff's Office are investigating after a poll worker took a sealed bag of blank provisional ballots into a bar yesterday. The worker said the car broke down. They were waiting for a ride. The Board of Elections says the seal on the bag was not broken. None of those provisional ballots were missing. None were altered. The poll worker was let go.